matcha this morning and welcome back to the vlog if you're new. My name is Brittany and welcome to a week in my life. I'm sorry if you can hear the kettle going right now, but we're warming up some water because my newest obsession has been making matchas. My brother got me this like beautiful matcha bowl and then the whisk stand and then the whisk itself. I've been trying to learn how to make it at home. I'm super obsessed. This is the little cup we're using just today, just a little bowl mason jar. I think I've been making it in too big of cups. And so then mine has been looking like there's like none in there, but most people make like an 8 or 12 ounce cup. And I think this is the cup I tried to make it in last time. And I'm pretty sure this is like a 20 ounce cup. Here's the little 12 ounce cup. And then here's the cup I've been trying to make it in. I am going to make a iced one versus a hot one today. Usually I'm a hot drink girly, but I want to try and get the iced one down first because a lot of people make them iced. And so then like there's not that many on warm matcha like ratios, so I need, if someone knows anyone, like literally tag them below. I need to know because I've been scouring the internet trying to find like information on what portions. I did find someone who said it's in grams, which is weird, so I need to figure out the grams to like ounces ratio. But someone I found, oh my god, did I not screenshot it? Wait, no, this creator called With Brandon, I saw his reel and he put like the ratio of what he does for like a 12 ounce cup and then a 16 ounce cup, and I feel like that's what I would typically make. So I screenshotted both of those so that I could get the ratios. So it looks like he puts in a 12 ounce cup, he puts 3.6 grams matcha, 36 milliliters water, and 108 milliliters milk. Like if you've never made a matcha, the matcha is the matcha powder. The water is what you mix in with the matcha, and then the milk is like to make it a latte. So I'm gonna try and do the 12 ounce because obviously this is a 12 ounce cup and we're gonna put very little ice in it, but let's get going. I need to soak my whisk. I kind of like to do, I don't know if this is like really actually necessary, but I like to like give it a little like warm, you're supposed to, I think it's called bloom. I don't know. Okay, that's not enough water in there. And then while that sits and kind of like warms up, we're gonna sift the matcha. I just got a matcha sifter yesterday, so I'm super excited to use it. It's actually kind of huge for like my matcha bowl. It like literally fits directly, like just the right amount in here. Most people have like a really tiny one, but this is what I could find at Ross and it was only like $2.99. So I'm like, I'm not gonna Amazon it when I have it in person. And now I just have like a little sifter for anything else, like if I want to do like powdered sugar over like pancakes or something. So I'm not gonna complain. The matcha I have is Kyoto Do Matcha, and it's their premium ceremonial grade. Oh my god, I can't say ceremonial. But we're gonna use that today. So, okay, wait. Sorry. This person says 3.6 grams. I don't know how much that is. Some people also, I've noticed some people like measure it on like a scale. I don't think I'm gonna ever do that. A lot of people say like 2 to 3 big scoops. And 1.12. I'm just gonna do 2 big scoops. I'm gonna ignore the grams part because, at least for the matcha, because I can't really, I'm not doing it on a scale, but we're gonna do like that. I think that's good. Now we're gonna sift it through. I honestly don't know the reason for the sifting, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think it's that it's supposed to like get out any like clumps you might have, so. Oh, it looks so much finer in there. Like, here's what it kind of looks like in the can. Like, there's kind of like some clumps, like not too bad, but I wouldn't have thought there was a difference. But here is what it looks like in the bowl after it's been like sifted. Like, it really actually kind of does make a difference. I try to wipe everything immediately because it like kind of, I feel like it kind of stains. Not really like stains. I don't know if that's the right word, but okay. So now we said 36 milliliters water. Okay, so 36 milliliters. Let's go to tablespoons. Yeah, because I feel like that's gonna be the easiest. So kind of like 2.5 tablespoons is what that converts out to, really. It's like 2.4. That's a teaspoon. Let's see if a teaspoon's easier, actually. Teaspoon? Oh. It's like 7.3. Okay, let's do tablespoons. I did a lot of baking last night, so I think all of my tablespoons are dirty, so let me grab one. Oh, let's get some ice. We're gonna get some ice in this cup. That's water. Never mind. Now we're getting some ice. Hot. This should be ready now, so we're going to whisk and get it like frothy. I swear I need to put this thing upside down because I swear I use it every single day, but I still have to wait every single time for the honey to get to the bottom. This is the Miller's honey. I don't know, we just get it at the store. Not brand specific. Okay. I typically just do as much as your heart desires, if that makes sense. Follow the amount of milk he did because it says 108 milliliters, which then translates to like 3.65 fluid ounces, but like ounces would like, that would have been like down here, and I feel like that's like not even a drink. So we're gonna pour this on top, hopefully without spilling. Woo. Okay, it looks good. And then I've seen people, to get the extra little like matcha in it, you toss a little milk in there, just a tiny bit. Give it a little swoosh and pour the extra little milk in there. Okay, it looks really good. I don't know how it's gonna taste. I actually am like not an expert on like what it should taste like, I think. That looks like a good color, doesn't it? I added a little more matcha because I felt like it was just tasting like literally like pure oat milk. I feel like this is such a small like cup, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like I feel like every one I've seen is made like has looked like so little milk, but maybe it's just really like it's not. I don't feel like it's supposed to be a milky product where it's like you can only taste the milk. It'll do for today. I'm gonna keep trying to figure out how to make the best matcha, but I'm gonna go get dressed and then I'm gonna make some breakfast. I'm back in a maroon and real outfit. I'm in these cute little like, I don't know if they're striped or like, I don't know what the pattern on them is, but just these really comfy pants, and then this pullover from Athleta, and then I have the cutest little like, I don't know if you can see this, but my little socks have hearts on them and they're so cute. They're from J. Crew. We're doing banana bread chocolate muffins, so I'm gonna hit them with a little heat in the oven real quick. The oven? In the microwave. Don't put your muffins in the oven unless you're baking them. I'm putting in the microwave. Next up we have peanut butter for Colt. I'm gonna put that on his little like pad. I'm gonna give him like the tiniest little bit of cheese. I don't do that every day. Usually I just do peanut butter for him, but he really likes cheese and I'm cutting some up anyway, so I'll give him like a little sprinkle. And then I'm gonna cut up a mango for myself as well. Is realizing that you are out of something when you just went to the store yesterday and bought groceries for the week. And the reason I say that is because I just opened the peanut butter and it's not empty, but it definitely could have been bought because in a couple of days it will be empty and we won't be at the store. Oh, I don't think I've actually said it at all. It's Mitchell and I's 1 year anniversary of being like married. We're actually gonna go out for dinner tonight and that'll be fun, but we're kind of booked and busy because we need to go pick up food for Colt after work and we're gonna take him on an adventure and then we'll go to dinner. So I don't think we'll make it to the store to get peanut butter, but it should be a fun night other than that too though. I am cubing my mango because something about, I don't know, I like cubing. I am a cubed fruit person. I would rather like put it into these tiny little cubes to eat than eat it like, even with an apple, I'd rather cube an apple. I'd rather cube it instead of like eating it like in the like slices, I guess. And same thing with mango. I'd rather eat it cubed than eat it as like a whole slice. Cheese of choice is Tillamook sharp cheddar. And then if you don't have a like, I don't know if they call it a cheese knife. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but it looks like this. It has like, I don't know, it has this section right there, and then it has just like the little, I think the little top part's supposed to be like able to slice open the cheese. I never actually use it for that. And then obviously it just has these knives. But if you've ever cut cheese before with just like a regular knife, it is the most difficult, I swear it's the most difficult thing ever. This just, like I'm barely putting any pressure and it's just slicing through it so nicely. Let's get our muffins. So literally by like smallest amount of, this is like probably about the amount of cheese I'll give Colt. Like this is not that much. We're gonna go give this to him. Come here, bud. Don't do this to me. Seriously? Ugh. Bruh. I feel like my computer's been doing this like weird thing lately where it like won't connect to the keyboard, but I have to like plug it in and then re-plug it back in. What the hell's on with this thing? Okay, guys. Oh, okay. That helped. I don't know what the heck I did different, but just pulling out the batteries helped a little, I guess. Okay. We gotta get this day continued. We gotta continue on our day here. The Boulder got a lot colder than I thought in the 2-minute walk it was outside. But it is, my car does say it is 16 degrees out there. It's so hot out there. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's warm weather. No, just kidding. It's like literally freezing. I'm so cold and I have thermals on and everything. I actually didn't put thermals on. I didn't put thermals on my like bottom half and I'm kind of regretting it now. But I do have thermals under my like button up, so hopefully that keeps me warm enough today. I don't really know. I never know. But I do gotta say, if you live in a cold climate, buy thermals. They'll save your life. They really will. You just need to do it. It's worth, I mean, I don't even think, some brands aren't even like that much of an investment, but getting like a top and then a pant. You need both. Because sometimes you can like put both on if it's like really freezing, or you could put your top or your bottom on. Or if you're like, if you have a pair of pants that are a little thinner that you usually wear in summer, that's how I kind of get away with wearing them in winter, is putting on like thermals underneath them to make them work for, because it's not like the material that looks like it's too summery, it's just that it's a little bit of a like thinner material, so then it works well in the summer because obviously it's so much warmer. In the winter you can just throw some thermals underneath and then your problem is solved. That's my little rant for the morning, but I think the car is sufficiently warm now that I can start driving, so I gotta go to work. My hair is in need of a good shampoo, but I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow because there was no effort in it tonight to wash it. So I'm actually one tired little bean right now because when I reconcile all day, somehow like all my brain cells just die and I have no productivity for the rest of the like day. The one thing I'm looking forward to tonight is that I'm making a new recipe. We're making, well, okay, I've done versions of this recipe. So I've done Marry Me Chicken as Marry Me Chicken like in itself. And then I've done Marry Me Shrimp with like orzo, which was kind of good, but I don't feel like it tastes like Marry Me Chicken. But I think it was also just like the way the orzo was cooking. I had to add more like spices and then it wasn't like exactly like the recipe. But so tonight, the recipe is a Marry Me Chicken soup. So I'm super excited about that because it's really cold outside today. Like I think, like I said earlier today, it was like 16 degrees this morning. So it is a cold one. So soup is the perfect little thing. And I gotta use my soup pot. I bought a soup pot a couple of like months ago and I love using it because it's just so big. If you don't have a soup pot and you like to make soup, just get the soup pot. We were always using like a pretty good sized pot, but then it was always like to the max, like to the very fullest part. And so you could like barely stir it. And now with the soup pot, we can like fill it practically to the max. I feel like it doesn't even fill like halfway. And it's so nice when you have soups because then there's like no overfilling. It just boils nicely and it like doesn't like spray up on you. Like when I had the smaller pot, it would always spray on my clothing. That's my darker color sweater because I don't want to get any kind of like soup or like tomato sauce specifically. I feel like tomato just sprays typically and I don't want to get it anywhere. So I never wear white when I'm cooking. In the winter when my hair is dry, I feel like it gets tangled a lot faster than it would in the summer. So I have no clue if maybe I need to be adding a little more moisture. I usually do like a deep mask on Sunday and I didn't do that this week. So maybe I need to pick that back up and make sure I'm actually like doing that like every Sunday. I don't know if I talked about this before, but I'm trying to figure out if I want to grow out these stupid bangs. They're just like this uneven, like right now they're just like this awkward length of like too long past my face that they like don't sit like a curtain bang anymore. But then I'm also kind of just like, do I just want to get rid of them now? Do I just want to like continue to grow them out so that they're gone? Because I think that's kind of where I'm leaning. But the maintenance of bangs for me is just really hard because I feel like the curtain bangs look really good when you have like 90s blowout or you curl your hair and you can do the bangs every single day. I'm not a bangs maintenance type of person. So trying to decide if I want to put the maintenance into like actually doing my hair every day, or if I'd rather just grow them out and just like not have them. Then sometimes I feel like they're cute when your hair is styled, so it's like so difficult to decide if I want them or not. So I guess we'll just have to see. But I also had them for like 2 to 3 years now, so I'm like, maybe we just need a new era of like new hair era of not having them, and maybe that will just like refresh me, and then I can always cut them back if like I want them. So I guess that's true. That's making me think, of course, it's just hair. It's just hair in the end, so it'll grow back, or I can cut them if I want. But I'm gonna go make dinner because I'm hungry.
Pill time! Pills, come get your pills! I'm hungry! And then I'm gonna eat that crap!
So this morning I had one of those mornings where that just makes you want to like drive back to your house, stay inside all day, and not do anything else. Well, I get woken up by Colt throwing up in the bed again. He's thrown up for like the last 4 days. Yes, we've contacted the vet because we don't know why he's throwing up. The first day he threw up like a toy, and so then it was kind of like parts of a rope toy. So we thought, oh, maybe he just like accidentally like ate a little bit of the toy. Fine, okay, happens. He's a dog. Second day, there was still a little bit of toy, so I was like, okay, maybe it's just not out of his system. Third day, just nothing. Like he like made the sound as if he was going to throw up, and then nothing. And then this morning, it's like at the same time every time too. It's been at like 6:50 in the morning. This morning he threw up again. This time he actually like threw up like actual like yellow throw up. So that's when I was like, we need to like contact the vet. Like this is getting a little like. So I'm Googling, and it says that like maybe he has like acid reflux. But it's like just started. Like, someone tell me, can that like start all of a sudden? That's like my big question is, can it like just all of a sudden happen? Because that was a great start today, which then also like delayed me. But I needed to get to work and get to my office hours this morning. And then I leave the house. I put my stuff in a new bag because on campus in the winter, my little tote bag with the like when you put on a coat, it's so overstimulating to hold the tote bag, trying to keep putting it up on your coat shoulder, and like your coat's big and it just doesn't fit. So I was like, I'm gonna pack my backpack. So I put everything in my backpack. I get my computer. I'm like, I got everything I need. Success, killing it. No, I am like maybe 5 minutes down the road when I realized I forgot my computer charger. And now because I'm not gonna be at my office, I don't have like my setup. And so in order to like plug into all the things, I need my computer to have the computer charger so it doesn't die in the 4 hours. And I didn't have it. So smart me thinking was like, well, my office is on the way, like my normal office. So I was like, I'll just stop by the office and I'll grab my computer charger that's there. By the way, just to add to the like terror that is this morning, my gas light turns on. Why? Why of all days I swear that always happens though, like when you're running late or something, you can't stop for gas light immediately on. We have a shuttle system that stops at like where my office is, and then you can ride it to campus. And so it's like super nice because then you don't have to park on campus and like figure out parking, and parking on campus is just like not great. I rush inside, grab my computer charger, don't take a look at it. That's the problem. I should have looked at it. Come out into my car, grab my stuff, and I'm like, oh, the bus is here. Like this is really lucky because I was like, if the bus is here, I'll just ride the bus. If not, I'll obviously just drive myself. No, the bus is there. I'm like, wow, this is good. One good thing happening. Get on the bus and then realize I look down at the charger and I'm like, I don't think this is going to fit my computer because I have a different computer than that charger because my other computer stopped working at work. So then I had to get a different computer, but it has a different port. It doesn't have that like little circular port. It has the like USB port or USB-C. It's a USB-C port. I pull out my computer out of my backpack. I'm already sitting on the shuttle. There's no going back now. It doesn't match. There was no charging that was going to happen. The two will not cooperate. And the sad part is the shuttle's already left now at this point, but it was like I could have totally just grabbed my docking station. And I should have just grabbed my docking station because it was like everything was almost already unplugged. I would have just had to unplug 2 other things. We finally made it to campus, which was good. We're on campus. So I'm like, I'm gonna go run over to the bookstore. They might have a charger. They had an expensive charger. And honestly, I should have just turned around and gone back to my house. We did end up making it to the office hours with a charger. So I guess one success is one success. From there, my office hours went great. So thumbs up on that. Good work day. Then I rewarded myself with some Chick-fil-A for doing my job. A little sweet treat, if you will. That was my morning, so if you're feeling like you're having one of those mornings, I'm sorry. The only thing I could think in my head for good morning is the Annie song where she's like, good morning. Wait, what does she say? I love you. Good morning. You're only a day away. Is that what it is? This is such a weird thing to Google. Not the tone, the beat I thought of when I was thinking good morning. But good morning, guys. I'm not releasing recipes because I think it's so simple. I don't think I'm actually maybe probably doing it right. But I did like half of the like ball cup, like this cup. I put like half of the milk in it and then I frothed it and it got like, as you can see, it still has this like really good froth on it. So then once I put the ice in, like it was like, once I frothed it, it was like, it went from halfway through the cup to like the top. And then once I put the matcha in it, it looked like chef's kiss. It looked so good. I was so proud of myself. Mistake. This is kind of like a dumb mistake, but I put the honey in with the cold milk because when I made it the first time as a hot one, I put the honey in with the milk because the milk was hot. Well, I did that today, and then obviously the honey did not melt, so that was kind of a fail, and I should have put it in with the matcha because the matcha has the hot water. Now I've got my breakfast. It's this gorgeous yogurt bowl. I had my homemade granola that I made this weekend. Honey is so good. Just like a Yoplait yogurt, I think it's like the ones that come in the little tins, and then a drizzle of honey. So we're gonna try her up. I actually haven't eaten my granola this week. This is the first time I've made it, just to preference. I followed a recipe on good old Pinterest. I love Pinterest for food recipes. I'll find the recipe for you guys. I'll find the recipe for you guys. It was not my own recipe, but I'll put it here and try and link it below. It is a Pinterest recipe, so I want to give credit where credit is due. This is really good. So thank you to that Pinterest blogger. I don't know if she's a blogger or not. I didn't really look too far into it, but she posts recipes. And I would like to say, this recipe that you created, amazing. Chef's kiss, thank you. I feel slightly dumb because I was gonna go onto Amazon and purchase like a whole tripod because I kept trying to just set my little camera, my Osmo, as you guys know, we call him, have I said that? We call him Cosmo in this house. So our little Osmo, our DJI Osmo is named Cosmo. But so I put Cosmo, I just set him down, and I have this little like rubber thing. You can like charge it. It has a little charging port in the back, which is so nice because if you get the creator combo, it comes with like this really long, tall one you can like attach to it, or it comes with this little short one, which for some reason, all of a sudden, I was like, wait, I saw someone put their DJI on like a normal tripod. Like, let me show you. Tripod, like it's just standard standing there. What tool did they get to do that? And I look at the bottom of one of the little pack, the little smaller charging one that you can charge just directly through that little attachment thing. And it has the attachment, it has a little screw bottom, so you can screw in any little like camera
This is the one I use for my phone. I've been using for my phone. And so I thought this tripod would only work for my phone, but like they all have this little screw bottom. So this is the bigger little charger. This one's I think like more of the external charger one where you can charge this itself and then plug it in and it'll charge your DJI. They both have the same little bottom, which is what I discovered. And this little other one has it too. Mind literally blown. So now I can actually like set my tripod up for you guys, get different shots and angles, because the difficulty is I was having trouble trying to get certain shots and angles because I was like, I have nowhere to set this. Like if it was just like a freestanding behind me or something, I had nowhere to set it. I had somewhere to set it the entire time. So my mind is actually officially blown. I don't need to be shopping on Amazon. I can get off of Amazon right now. So this is the little thing that attaches to the tripod. And so you just screw on whatever device you want. If you have a DJI, you'll probably have one of these. If you have a regular iPhone, you'll have one of these. But then it can also screw into any camera. So now it works for all 3 of my devices, and that's amazing. I'm gonna put this back on because I'm literally scared. If you own a DJI and you're kind of like wondering the same thing, or there's so many, I have so many different things that like attach. Like I have one that attaches to like metal, and I have all these different ones. But if you're looking for something that just goes onto your tripod, look for one of the ones that has that like attachable screw thing that's like a camera. I think they are more camera-based ones. Or maybe get one that has an attachable like this. This one also has this side and this side, but one that can come with both your phone, because then you can use it for all uses. The funny thing about this tripod is I actually broke my old tripod and had to get a new one. This was the only one that I found that was going to ship in time, and I actually didn't know it was going to come with the whole setup that it has. It's actually a lot sturdier one than like my old one. My old one was just like some random one I bought. So I actually love this one. This one is the Camfoto SAB265. I'll try and link the exact one I bought down below, or a similar one if I can find it. I think this one should still be available. I did get it off of Amazon, so don't think it would be like unavailable unless it's sold out. So my goal for the weekend is to, that was way too much. Oh my gosh. Currently this weekend, I feel like there are just a lot of changes going on with social media. What I'm talking about is that this weekend, TikTok is possibly going into a ban. I think for this weekend, I'm going to like take a break. I have a 3-day weekend because of Martin Luther King Day, and so I kind of want to spend this time getting things done proactively and like productively instead of kind of sitting there and consuming content. We actually went to Starbucks this morning because we needed to go get laundry detergent. So we got that, went to Starbucks, and now we will be sitting in the house for the rest of the day. I've realized I'm like kind of I literally forget what I wanted to say the minute I like start trying to like concentrate on doing my makeup or something. I'm also slightly concerned this is like not my shade. I think it was perfect when in the summer, but now that it's like winter and I have no form of tan, I think it's a little too dark. It's the Halo Glow Contour in Medium Tan. Oh, see, that looks too dark. I feel like I've been having this crisis every day. And then I still use it every single day because I like the product. I just think I might need a lighter shade because it's winter now, but that's besides the point. If single digits tells you anything, that's your excuse to stay inside and not do anything, truly. I really feel like that is the ultimate cozy weather. Do not leave the house. My car barely even wanted to start this morning. It like almost like I hit it and then it was like slightly too long. Like not that bad because I've had my battery die on me before, so I know what it sounds like when the car is like not wanting to start at all. So it definitely wasn't that bad, but it was for sure getting a little heavy to start. Like it was like, why are you out here? Why are you starting me in this freezing cold weather? When we went out earlier, it was already 13 degrees and there's no hopes of it getting any warmer. It actually is probably just going to get colder throughout the weekend. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on TikTok getting banned. I personally have been like on and off TikTok, but I never was like actually like really, I feel like a full creator on there. I've always loved Instagram. I always used to take photos as a kid and like post them on Instagram even when it wasn't a thing. I grew up watching a lot of YouTubers like Alicia Marie, Zoe Sugg, like Zoella, I guess. And so I've always been like a big YouTube and Instagram person, and so I never really got into creating for TikTok. I do post I have posted like a couple times and then I like post. I like post for like a couple weeks and consistently. And then I'm like, I don't like it. But I just don't know if it was like I didn't really love the app itself. But there was also so much good content to consume and so much good content to search. So it wasn't like other content creators. I just think personally for myself, it wasn't the platform for me. Either way, we've got some things to film for today. I want to clean the house, so I'm actually going to film a cleaning vlog for that, because why not? If I'm already cleaning, I might as well film it. I've already started on the bed back there. I've pulled all the sheets off, and those are washing right now. And then I want to kind of clean up the countertops. You can't see it right now, but the countertop currently that I'm sitting at is messy with things just like out. I wanted to go take some pictures today, but with the weather being so cold, I'm not going to. Plus, I think since I have Monday off, I can just take all that time to go and take pictures. When I was younger, I was like obsessed with like all the like influencers and Instagram and Tumblr and VSCO, oh my god, VSCO, and Pinterest and all those things. And so I used to like just like plan out these photo shoots and try and take like these photos, just like all these like of my outfits and stuff. And so my love has really always been for like photos. So I actually love planning out outfits and going and taking photos in them. One of my most recent photos on my Instagram is like one of the ones I'm like most not proud of, but like I don't know, I was really excited with how the photos turned out for that one. I had envisioned this very like winter wonderland, out in the snow, like beautiful backdrop, bundled up, you're in the snow. The vision that I had just came through, and I feel like it was just the perfect, like most exciting thing. I love when it just, the idea in your head just plans out and like it works out. That was really nice, and I think the photos honestly just turned out so cute. Reason we're sitting here talking is because we're trying something new. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're going to attempt to make air fryer bagels. Woo! Actually, that is not the only thing we're going to attempt to make this morning. We are attempting to make a blended coffee frappuccino. This is the recipe I'm using. I don't know if you can see it because the screen's too bright. It's by Bright Moment Seasonal Recipes. So it's brightmoment.com. I found her on Instagram first, but that is the recipe we're using. So look at those bagels. They look so freaking good. I think we're gonna make a cheese one, like an Asiago, and then maybe like an everything bagel one. Large bowl. Let's start there. Can someone let me know? Isn't Pyrex supposed to be able to cool down and stand like hot and cold temperatures? Because I really want to get this cold because it's very hot still for the Frappuccino. I thought that was Pyrex's thing. Maybe I'm wrong. 2 cups flour, 1 tablespoon baking powder.
Whoa. Two?
Making the bagels.
Oh.
Okay. So
Yeah.
add the yogurt.
Oh. You a Merry Vlogmas.
I don't Vlogmas anymore.
Oh.
You gotta come up with something. What month is it? It's January.
No, I always used to do that, and you always said no. That's not how it works.
It's not how it works. Vlogmas is for December.
Happy new vlog.
Yeah, happy new vlog can work. And then it says mix until a shaggy dough. Okay. What does a shaggy dough look like? Like Scooby-Dooby-Doo? Is this a shaggy dough? Oh, I think it's a little too wet. Let's move that there for a second. Okay, so next up on the thing is to divide into 6 equal parts, which I've already done. And then to roll out each part as a 5 to 6 inch row, and then you pinch the end together to make a bagel-like shape. Mine kind of don't look as thick as hers, but you know, hopefully it'll turn out. We've got a bagel-looking thing. Brush with the egg wash, then add your favorite toppings. Okay, do I put it in the thing first? So the first set of bagels are in, and we'll see how they turn out. I'm not very confident in them right now. They don't look like the same as the video I saw, so interesting, but we will see as those first ones come out. We've got a singular bagel from earlier today.
I would say, I don't think it's the recipe. I think it was an error on my part. First off, I used just like, I think plain yogurt, and it said Greek yogurt, so that could have been the issue. And then for the first couple ones, I thought it was 8 to 10 minutes like total, but she said 8 to 10 minutes and then 3 additional minutes that you could like flip it, and that was optional. I definitely needed to flip it down like this, so the like toppings are on the bottom, and cook it that way for an additional like 3 minutes. It needed it. Once I actually read the instructions correctly and followed that like additional 3 minutes, I do have to say it turned out pretty good. I would say that's kind of crumbly, but I don't know if that's because the dough just was not made right. But it does taste like a bagel, and it actually tastes really good. So I think if I'm gonna try it again and try it with Greek yogurt and see if that helps, or just see if maybe like I needed to add something that maybe I missed, like maybe I put too little of something in it. Now I've got some bacon going because I'm gonna make chicken, bacon, and rice. It's this chicken, bacon, and cream cheese recipe, and then you need a glass container like this. And what you'll do is you'll take your chicken and then you layer the cream cheese on top of it, and then you put the bacon, the cooked bacon. You do have to cook the bacon before, hence why I'm cooking it before. And then you sprinkle, not cream cheese, can you put the cream cheese already on it? You put shredded cheese on the top. We like to use just sharp cheddar. You cook it for like 30 minutes in the oven, and then we top it over rice, and it's the perfect little easy meal. Hi guys, it is a lot later, but I just wanted to hop in and say thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you like and subscribe, but I'll see you guys next time.